Good morning. Welcome. And Alfie, let me just tell you how cool it is to have somebody waiting for you when you start up. That's pretty awesome. I am playing around with some settings. I'm going to have to change this, I think. I'm not sure if my internet's going to keep up with the bitrate that I set. I might have to restart this. Am I choppy? I turned my bitrate up just because of other reasons. Seems okay. Well, we'll just give it. I was just starting up my game, so that might have been why it looked like I was choppy. So it doesn't say I'm dropping any frames, so I guess that's good. All right. So I'm using a new app called. Oh, that's what I need to change. Every time I click, one thing I really don't like about playing games in full screen is that when I click anywhere else, that screen goes black, and I have not figured out how to fix that. So there, that'll be better. Now I can click off and look at things, because I'm with Minecraft especially. I'm always looking at for tutorials or other things. It's just issues. So I'm using a new app called Voice Meter that I can use to separate out the music from the game sounds. So if play with my voice a little bit there. There we are. So if the sound needs adjusting, game sounds need to be up, music's too loud, let me know. This is definitely still working all this out. So I am going to, when I log in here, I am in what I was hoping was going to be my wither skeleton farm that I was building last night. And I have some fixing to do for a number of reasons. Most of which, actually, maybe you would like to do some investigative reporting with me. Let me just pop out. So I'm going to go back. This is a Logical Geek Boys design, and I'm just going to, let me just see, where am I here in my, okay. Let me log into quick mode. I'm going to go into replay mod here and figure out, I lost the piglin that was supposed to be attracting the wither skeletons, and I named him. But I had a little bit of a disaster that I had to try to fix, and I think he died in the attempt of fixing that. So we're just going to go back and see. I have no specific plans today on what to do. I did an end raid my last stream during the middle of the week. So I got my wings, which is really nice. Last Saturday we did some decorating and picking up around the Kansas place. Figure we'll just load this up quick, take a look, and see if we can figure out what happened to our friend Guff. No relation to any Twitch users, G-U-P-H, who is a character in the Oz books, actually the Emerald City of Oz, which is the 6th book. Kind of a bad guy. All right, so let's see here. We're loaded up. Let me just go and see if we can figure out where. Okay, so he's there. This is really dark. Where am I? Okay, I'm down below. It was not spawning guys real quick right away. Lots of blazes, though. So let me just fast forward up a little bit farther. He's still there. He's still there. It was working so beautifully, except I was getting way more blazes than I wanted. Still there. He's gone. So that's what I was afraid of. So I think what happened, so I didn't disconnect. I didn't disconnect this platform from, you could hardly see it. This is quick mode really threw that off. From the Soul Sand Valley stuff that's there. And I had a zombie piglin that had spawned somewhere else wander over and trample my egg, which I didn't have as protected as I would have liked. Probably should have. And so I went down to try to just disconnect this so I could replace the egg, which was right here. And I had all kinds of stuff that had spawned, but of course everything shot at me. So it was, yeah, I made it away from there at that point. But yeah, I didn't notice that the piglin was gone. And let's see if we can catch Time of Death. Caught in the crossfire. And it worked. It was flawless getting him in there. It was like, worked so well. I'm like, oh, this is easy. Easy. Yeah, I tried to go from quick mode out. Okay, there we are. Oh, yeah, he's taking damage right there already. So I'm trying to fix stuff. I'm getting shot at. I had my fire resistant potion on. There he goes. Oh, man. Dang it. Okay. Well, now we know. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. So anyway, that's a project for maybe another time. I don't know. I mean, I have I see Race for the Galaxy here too. Thanks for hopping in this morning. What would you like to what should we do today? I can try to fix the piglin issue. I can do more end rating. Yeah, we got these guys falling in here now. We can go do some work around Kansas builds. I mean, we can do almost anything. Do you have any preference on what you're looking for on a Saturday morning? How are we doing on our wing? Oh, our wings are full. Let's see. What do I have for stuff? 16 pressure plates. So I had the Crimson Forest right here, which is what I used to grab the piglin. Unfortunately, I had to find one and get him back. It was a bit of a challenge. Hello. Oh, is that part of the same fortress? Okay, so I have some slabbing I have to do there for sure. All up to me. I make decisions all week long, and now you're going to make me make decisions here too. That is A-okay. Good. Oh. Yeah, oops. That's right. I separated that off too. Now stuff's going to spawn there. Okay, stuff didn't spawn there. So let's, we've got a break in the action here. Oh, that's why I don't have any pressure plates. We're going to put some pressure plates back on here. Let's see if we can get this guy replaced. Oh, I did have all my stuff because my ender chest is down below. half my life. Going back and forth between things that, that I forgot to do. Okay, let's see. I don't think I've ever found my way in coming this way. Where is the entrance here? I think it's down below. I've been able to exit this way, but I've never actually tried coming in this way. There it is. Hard to see. Yeah, you know, actually, now that you say that, carrying, you know, a bunch, because they stack, and on my, look at that. Oh yeah, in the ender chest, I have my shulker box with 11 more ender chests. So yeah, I usually try to have one on me, and I did, and I plopped it here, and I left it there. Let's see. So somewhere in here, I should have, I think maybe some glass that I can use to. You know, I lost some in the. Actually, let's do the pressure plates first. This is going to become a chest monster really quick. Actually, it already is. Who am I kidding? Let's empty some stuff out here. Oh, I like keep half in the chest and half the other half out. Okay, yeah. You know, that's the way to do it, really. For sure. Okay, we're just gonna pull out all of the chests and find. Actually, I betcha it's. Yeah, that's probably in that one. Alright. What else do I not need right now? Let's see. Stuff can't spawn on chests, right? Because they're not full block size. Get this guy out of here. Where is my glass? I've got to have more than a. Oh, there's all my glass. I have lots of slabs. Maybe I'll just use slabs. I just don't want stuff spawning on the. Spawning on here while I am working on getting another piglin. You know what? I don't even have a name tag on me. Okay. Let's head over to Kansas. Yes, let me fly back up to a relatively, see if I can get a spot here. So this is Logical Geek Boy's design. I did make one change. Maybe I did watch from up here. Okay. Oh, hi. You are not being helpful. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the rate's pretty good. If I had a piglin here, it'd be great. So, um, basically, these are all upside down slabs, and so um, the idea there is that you got the turtle eggs that the zombified piglins go and try to trample, and I don't know if it's really working, but look at all the blazes. So the carpets there are on this area are to keep the magma cubes from spawning. The carpets in this area are really just meant to. He used carpets, and so I used carpets, because blazes want to track from. If they're not on a full block, they're going to track towards a full block. So they're supposed to be tracking towards those, tracking towards the blocks and working, usually moving around enough to actually end up falling in those. And it might just because I'm not close enough, they're not moving. I think that might be, there's nothing to aggro them, and if I was within the range of making them move, I think it's probably what would happen there. And then the piglin was right here, as you know, and then that brings all of the wither skeletons to chase after him. So that's what the plan was there. Ooh. All right, so I got to go back and get a name tag anyway, so let's see if we can find our way back here. Nothing like flying through the nether. I should really, actually, just to be safe here. Alright, am I safe-ish? Yeah, I've got my gold on. Except I need to open a chest. I don't have anybody too near me. I might need to open a chest. No, I don't need to open a chest. Actually, because I think I left the one that I want there. We'll just wing it. I had some extra fire resistance potions. A flying machine wither skeleton farm? Hey, Bastion. Whee, that's not the way to go. I don't know if I've seen a flying machine version. I have a path that I can walk here too, which might have been faster. Navigating Crimson Forest. Wow, that's amazing. 30,000 drops. The one thing I changed with... Uh-oh. Freezing up here. What's going on? The one thing I did change with Logical Geek Boy's design... Actually, I should reduce my render distance. That would probably help me out a little bit. One thing I changed with Logical Geek Boy's design is... why can't I get myself out of here? He's got the... he's focused on the wither skeletons. I mean, it is, after all, a wither skeleton farm. But he then had the blazes and the zombified piglins drop onto cactus just to kill them. And I'm like, if I can get some drops... I mean, they're aggroed anyway, so they're going to drop gold. Alright, we want to go that way. You can't go that way! It's like a wall. I'm going to run out of rockets here. Just trying to get my way through. So yeah, I was getting a little bit of gold off of that. And then I can still kill the blazes too, so I mean I kind of have a mini blaze farm there as well. There we are. Now I got a nice opening. So what I'm not quite sure on is whether or not the blazes are going to really cut down my rates or not. If I got to really work on making sure I'm killing them quickly enough, so that, I mean, as you can see, I mean, it looks like the rates should be okay, and I'm not trying to get like 30,000 withers or anything. I really am just looking for enough to make beacons to terraform Oz. Alright, where is my basalt deltas? Should be in the area. Now, where's my sketchy looking... pillar job here? There is also actually a blaze spawner really close to that, so I could actually build a blaze farm too if I wanted to. Alright, my should be really close on my coordinates here. It looks like I haven't turned my fog off. I mean, honestly, I like the look, but flying around is probably not ideal. I was gonna... Oh, my render distance is only 14, so that's not too bad. I had it at 21 in the overworld earlier. I'm not even sure where fog is. Shaders, details, fog. Oh, look how bright and pretty it all is. All right. Yeah, to be honest, I do like the look with the fog, but yeah, navigating is a lot easier without. All right, so I need to go. It's got to be through here. I only got 6 rockets left. There it is. Yeah, this right here was where my initial portal was when I came from the overworld. Isn't this a great spot for a starting portal? Let's see, where am I going here? Actually, oh, over here. Right there. I'm like, get me out of here. I want to go somewhere. I can't fly. Yeah, the getting the fog off to find structures, I would have probably found 8 more bastions if I'd had the fog off, to be honest. I did find one big one that I took note of that we'll have to go check out sometime. I am really afraid of doing that with Optifine on. I I've had issues with invisible piglins. And bastions are hard enough without the piglins being invisible. I don't have the silver shoes on. Or the ruby slippers. I have my golden boots, and I'm not sure if those will work. I think we're back in Kansas, Toto. Yeah, I had more rockets on me. I'm trying to think if I only had, I don't know why I don't keep those in my ender chest too. If I only had the 2 name tags, or I had the one that I named. Okay, chest monster work here. Yeah, that's something I'm working on talking about the tapping toes together 3 times, or heels together 3 times. That's, I was working on trying to figure out what I want to do for, like, notifications, sound notifications, like for follows or things like that. So I was playing around with some options and don't like any of them yet. The only options that I have are all copyright issues. I'd love to have like some sound bites from the movies, or the movie, you know, somebody who follows, and have Dorothy say, "There's no place like home." So, what do I want to do? So I've got the pressure plates. Glass. That's what I want to do. Let's get some glass while we're here. What do I have? I should smelt some up. Yeah, you know, and I mean, I feel like you'd have a case the way that things are structured. You'd probably have a case from a fair use that it's not related to their product. It's a different medium, but I'm just afraid Twitch would just say, "Oh, hey, guess what? Our bot found you have copyrighted sound, so sorry," and then DMCA it and. All right. This song has somebody laughing in the background, and I think it's louder in my ears than it probably is for you. Every time this person laughs, I think that there's a witch following me. Sorry, random. Let's smelt up some stuff. Try to smelt up some stuff. Let's see if this is gonna push stuff through here. What do I have? Yeah, I still have some stone. Oh, why do I have... Oh, yeah, I was doing some smooth stone. I've seen VODs get muted over a certain melody and others not after playing DMCA. It is so weird. I do a lot of stuff, video stuff for my church, and so pretty much every service that we post, there are hymns that are being sung that have a melody just like you're talking about, and somebody, and we have streaming rights to put stuff out, but it's like, especially when you get into like church music where you've got somebody that wrote a song and then somebody else that did a version of that and then somebody else that is printing it, and there's rights all over the place and country by country, so our services can't be monetized in Denmark like we're monetizing anyway. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. A wicked witch. That's what it sounds like. Actually, that's something else that we could do, is I could turn this into just purely a carrot farm, because I really do not need more villagers at the moment. This thing literally stopped working. Like, I put my first 19 villagers out here, and I'm like, okay, great. We'll see. I'll get a few more, and almost it just stopped working, and I'm like, you worked fine to breed up 19 villagers. What's going on? And then it didn't work for literally like 2 or 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, I've got villagers. I don't know if we got 25, 30 villagers there. We finally make it to the glass. Is it working? Uh-oh. Why did we... Oh, I wonder if we ran out and I haven't been here long enough for this thing to keep running. No, that's full. I need to do a new distribution system on this thing. It's not really working. Why do I have redstone in there? So how come this stuff isn't getting pushed in? Issues. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Okay, so though that's... Okay, nope, it's full. It's just I'm not pushing the... This thing does not work really well when it comes to switching between materials. Well, yeah, what's happening here is that I think that there's just one that isn't going to have... I don't know why that... Well, so this is designed to work really well for coal, the delivery of the fuel. So that's working fine, actually. But the problem that I have, if I... Let's just put something in here. Let's find something to put in there. I can't reach. So if we put a sand in here to smelt up, you'll see that this thing goes through 1, 2, 3, 4 bamboo for 1 glass. So the idea is you put your fuel in on one end, and it sends 1 piece of coal, let's say, all the way down the line, and then that'll light this up so that it flashes this signal. This is off because it's full here, which it's not supposed to be, but you kind of have to let it fill up. So it flashes and plops 1 coal in there, and then that coal smelts 8 items, and then you do it, and then as the coal fills up, it just keeps getting put in there. But if you're doing that with bamboo and it's not full to begin with, it can't keep up. And so once it does fill up over here, then it's gonna fill in from that way and then keep going until, yeah, it's just confusing. So I bet you these are probably also. So this is full. So now it's going to be next time that harvest, it's going to come and fill up this one, and it's going to fill going this way. And then once that's full, then it's going to fill them all back up going this way. In any case, I need a redstone torch would be helpful. I don't have any great blocks for this. It's all right. We are just going to force it to drop all the items in that line. So that'll at least fire up the stuff that... how about we take you... And this one never lights. And Mumbo Jumbo had the same issue on when he was using it too. This is, I grabbed this from Mumbo's, a tutorial that Mumbo put together. Yeah. Well, it's not if you're it's not overly complicated if you're just dropping one item at a time. It just didn't work as well with trying to feed it with bamboo. Yeah, if I switch all that out for coal, I mean, it's pretty awesome because it drops the coal in all at the same time. It drops the items in all at the same time. It doesn't switch back and forth between items real well. Let's get you out of there. Because stuff gets a little stuck in there. And I was planning on doing like a little override just to kind of flush the system then. How much stone did I end up in here? Stacks. Yeah, so I have some maintenance I need to do on that. Lore, good morning. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me... give you an idea of what we're doing here. But I'm going to sleep first. This is Saturday mornings can be just kind of derpy, figuring out what we want to do. I'm doing about 8 things at the same time right now, none of which I'm doing well. So let's drop down. I'm just going to clean up a couple of things, but let me give you a little bit of a tour and idea of what we're doing if you've got a few minutes. So this is... I've started off mostly focusing on, thinking I was going to focus mostly on YouTube content. Because I enjoy watching Minecraft videos, and I enjoy playing Minecraft, and I enjoy doing video editing. So I'm like, hey, great, let me just kind of combine all of that into making Minecraft videos and just see. Maybe people will watch it, maybe they won't. And then I thought, I kind of got into Twitch a little bit because I watch a lot of the Hermit Crafters, and a lot of them do do stuff on Twitch, and so I'm like, okay, well, we'll check Twitch out a little bit. And I mean, I watch videos sometimes for entertainment value and sometimes for tutorials. I mean, it's just I just watch a lot of Minecraft videos. And the idea that I had I didn't want to just get out there and necessarily just play Minecraft, even though I could, but I kind of wanted, just for my own purposes, some kind of theme that would help me with the process. And so my theme is Let's Build Oz. So I'm going to be working towards recreating the land of Oz here in survival Minecraft. So no hardcore stuff for me right now. Just regular old single-player survival. Where we are right now is not Oz. We are in Kansas. I call it Kansas because if we're not in Oz and we're talking Oz books, then we must be in Kansas. Thanks. I thought if you do a search for, the Land of Oz or the Emerald City, there's not a lot of content Minecraft related. And I'm like, okay, so it's not like I'm trying to really copy somebody else. It is my own theme. I liked the books growing up. I still like the books. And I was a Wizard of Oz junkie probably when I was, growing up. Every Thanksgiving time frame, they would always have the Wizard of Oz would play on a usually a Thursday night sometime, and I always enjoyed watching the movie and documentaries about how it was made and that kind of thing. So we spawned over here, and I did go through a number of seeds to specifically pick this seed, which I'll explain a little bit more in detail in a moment. But where the dragon egg ended up here is where I spawned. We're going to have a nice place for that in the Emerald City when we get to that point. This is the first block I punched. This is the first block that I mined with a pickaxe, and then I've got my first tools that I used here. The first iron that I got off my iron farm, the head of the dragon. I've got some vanilla tweaks add-ons here. But I built my Kansas farmhouse along with a round barn. Yeah, I'm going to have a little museum, whether it's in the palace or just in a separate building in Oz. Probably in the palace, a kind of a wing dedicated to those things. In the barn, I've got a cow farm that I use. This is my horse that tends to like to stand on top of things, not called the floor. But yeah, I got a little cow farm here to help keep me fed. I built the cow farm, and then I just have not spent much time at spawn here lately. I'm gonna have to build another one of these in Oz pretty soon. There we are. There we are. All right. So then I get the drops that could come down here, and like I said, I just haven't been in Oz or in Kansas a whole lot. This is my villager trading area here that I'm still working on getting some villagers for. This is my iron farm and my super smelter. And the bamboo farm I built maybe last weekend. And I've got a wool farm, wool trades. You heal those shepherds, and you can get some pretty awesome trades. So much fun to actually fly around here. I beat the dragon last weekend, but I mean, you can't argue with just one emerald per wool. Yeah, round barn is definitely, that was a challenge. I mean, it's hard to build. It's not hard to build round things in Minecraft, but it's hard to build small round things in Minecraft. The bigger that it is, the easier that it is to be to make it look like that circle. Yeah, you heal those guys, and you can really drop those trades down significantly. And then you trade with them too much, like I have, and you end up with that's going to be enough for now. And you have some really good trades. That's mostly what I have. I do have underneath this area is in this flower forest here. I've got a mob system that I get some mob drops from. And over here I have my to-do list that I use in my videos. Items that I was planning on building in here in Kansas, but I'm getting to the point now where we're going to be moving to Oz anyway, and so I may just take those, and those are still things I want, but I might just build them in Oz. And I have the Wither Skeleton farm basically done, so I'll be able to take that off in the next video and probably fight the Wither for my next video. And yeah, so a few other things. I did some End City ratings, so I can take that off too. So, but let's show you where Oz is going to be. Yeah, I thought to-do lists would help with what I was trying to accomplish in the videos. Oh, you know what? My boat is halfway down here, I bet, because I took my boat partway, and then I got out. So much for having... I need to put soul sand underneath and get my soul speed going. Doesn't do much good to have a nice ice track if you don't actually use the boat. There is so much to do in Minecraft. It's overwhelming, and then it all takes time. Oh, Alfie found the quotes. I instead of using my own quotes, I figured, for now, it might be kind of fun to have some random facts. I think there's 6 of them in there. Lots of works in progress here, as you would expect in any Minecraft world. I have a tendency to get things functional and then, or at least, but not optimized, as you can see by the super smelter. Issues. Or optimized from a functional perspective, but not, it doesn't look very nice, not very aesthetically pleasing, which I'm trying to do more of here too. And actually, with all the Oz visits we're going to do, maybe that's what we should do when I get back here, is just work on our tunnels. So I selected this seed specifically. Oh, it's going to be night. Let's just sleep here. I was looking for the greenest grass that you can find. And of course, a mushroom biome, actually, when you plant grass, has the most bright green grass you can get. But jungles are close second, and I wasn't going to find a mushroom island big enough to do what I wanted to do. So we found a jungle that is surrounded on all sides by land, so I don't want any oceans because Oz doesn't have any ground or any of its land connected to oceans. It's Oz surrounded by deserts, and then you have other fairylands around it. So we've got this nice, quite large jungle, and this is what we're going to use because the Emerald City area in the middle, we wanted that bright green. But that also means that we have some ground clearing to do, and there's actually a lot more hills than you think of too a lot of times. So we're going to have a lot of terraforming. So there's a lot of grindy stuff here. I built a creeper farm hoping that as I take out, it's so green. As I work on taking out the trees and vegetation here. We're going to load up here, my friends. That I could be producing some gunpowder. Of course, I have a lot of stuff to light up here too. And there's some room outside of the Emerald City that will allow us to, see, I'm going north. So east. So I go east past this as I get out of the green area, and this will be parts of this is on the north side of the jungle. So I go east, this will be like Munchkin Land out here. So we'll be able to kind of expand it out a little bit to the other lands as well. I don't think I'm not sure if I've visited this village. I must have. I think I've circled the Oz jungle. I am going to plan on making the yellow brick road. So basically my thought, and I'm doing this from the perspective of the books more so than the movies. So I might get some artistic inspiration from the movies, but focusing a little bit more on the way that Oz is described, Emerald City and such is described in the books. So, yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to be working on here. But it's a lot of stuff. I'm going to use this as an opportunity, though, to excuse me. Use this as an opportunity to play around with some other ways of clearing out jungles, so I can see about using some TNT, using some, lava dispensing systems, and see how efficient we can tear down the stuff here. You haven't read the books, so you should do that. It's kind of fun, especially if you are interested in following along here. I am really excited about getting ideas from people as we go along the process. So sometimes I might read something a certain way, but that doesn't mean that other people might have other ideas. But so many books, so little time. Yeah, it's actually one of the things, the other reasons that I'm doing this based on the books is I've got a great spider farm there. I don't know about you guys, but doing a great job with spawning spiders, apparently. I have a hard time reading as much as I probably should or would like to. So it was kind of a reason to say, all right, I'm going to take a pause and read a book or read several books. All right. So here we are. That's the plan. We obviously have a long way to go, but we just, like I said, beat the dragon, and we have our wings, so that helps us move around quicker, and things are already picking up from that perspective. And we get beacons. We'll have a lot of things that we'll be able to accomplish here. Bring that back All right, so um, this is yeah, great. I'm excited to have people along. You know what? I mentioned earlier when Alfie was on, but I logged. I started my stream. You know, and I had was taking care of a couple of things, so it was on my starting page a little bit longer than I would have liked. But I sat down to start the game up, and I already had Alfie in there chatting, saying hi, that he was here, and it's so awesome to have people stopping in and saying hi before you even start the game. I actually haven't had that happen before. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's put a boat down and clean up these inventory issues. Oh. Whee. So I'm thinking, I am thinking maybe we'll clean out. I'm gonna leave the Wither Skeleton farm here for a little bit, and maybe we'll just work on my Nether tunnel and working on getting that finished, functional all the way to Oz, and then yeah, so many things that we could do, and so many things in my inventory. I really wasn't planning on doing any kind of like automatic sorting system here in Kansas. I probably will in Oz. All right, thanks, Alfie. But the more I play around with this, I'm like, oh, maybe I should really make some automatic sorting. So that, if, fortune, silk touch. Put those in there. Getting nervous with the, I thought I had more rockets than that. I don't want to run out of rockets. Unless I only put... I have my paper, my sugarcane I can use there. Alright, I'm going to play with my audio just a little bit, because I can hear the music really loud, and I can't hear the game as loud as I would like. So I'm going to turn the music up for you, and then down for all of us. And then I'm going to... Actually, I don't even have to change the desktop. You probably hear the game better than I do. Which one is that for me? Oops. Yeah, don't throw the... Oh, this one. Good. I will try not to mess it up too much. I just want to get it sounding a little bit better from my end. Good. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not sure if you were on, I started using an app, a software mixer, basically, called Voice Meter. And so I can, because it's just so hard to balance if you have sound and then you have... you got the game sounds, then you've got, but you're playing music and you want to hear the music, but you want to hear the game, but you don't want things to be too loud, and you're balancing that with the microphone for the audience. I wanted to be able to have it seemed like the music was too loud for me, and you could almost never hear it in the stream, and so just playing around with that. So this Voice Meter thing has been... It's the first stream that I've used it, so a lot of playing around with it here. So All right, so I think what we are going to do then is go to our ice spikes and harvest some ice that I can craft into blue ice. And now I've got the ability to bring stuff back with shulker boxes. So we're just going to plop some... oh, let's see, I think I put that in here. Hey, I can hear... there's a game sound that I can actually hear now. How about that? Alright, so let's go down and get some gunpowder after we sleep. So Laura, I don't think I asked you when I was on your stream the other day, how often do you have like a schedule that you follow? Or just kind of whenever you're like, hey, I have time. This area takes us down to the mob system. Another area that I would like to decorate up a little bit. 2 times a week, but whenever you have the time. That's almost exactly where I am at. Alright, we'll just do... actually, I gotta... that is almost exactly where I am at. I can count on the Saturday morning one. I think I've been able to do it every Saturday here since I started streaming. But do the Saturday one, and then if I can squeeze in one during the week, but I don't really have a set time. Do you play on your hardcore world at all not streaming, or do you everything that you do in that world is on stream? This was the area I was working on last time. Getting rid of torches so we can light stuff up. I have definitely too many dark spots here yet that I gotta get some lighting in, but this is a huge improvement from what it was before. A lot of terraforming and kind of practicing for decorating in Oz a little bit. I do play a little off stream. It's probably not a good idea, but when I'm watching Twitch, I like to play. Yeah, you know, I definitely am kind of in that same boat. If I've got something that I don't have to, and it's obviously if I'm going to record something, I try not to have somebody. I'm not going to have somebody else on in the background because. Number one, the keeping the sound off, and number two, just distraction. All right, so that I don't need. So let's grab where is my end stuff? Oh, I think I had. Put some stuff up here. Yeah, I like to be active in the chat, and so I feel a little bad when I log on, and even just playing in general. You know, when I watch, it's a balance that I try to strike. Okay, somewhere I hid a chest with a bunch of end stuff in it, I think. Oh, wait. Haha. Also, I am using player heads. So I've got a number of vanilla tweaks updates on here. And one of those is that the Wandering Trader will trade you mini blocks. So I have mini versions of blocks, which I'm excited to use for decorating. Bring a little bit extra detail. And you can actually have those at angles. So instead of just placing it squarely on the block, you can set them, 45 degrees. So that's kind of fun. And then I also have, these won't stack together now, but that's okay. They will stack once I place and break all those, and they'll stack again. But I also have, well, of the vanilla tweaks things, I've got mob heads on, which means that certain mobs will drop their heads, and then I can use that for decoration, so I can put them on armor stands. And I've got the statues vanilla tweak that I can pose armor stands, so I can kind of create a little bit more of a take the art to another level, I guess, if you want to just think of it that way. All right, so yes, the end stuff should have lots of shulkers. Let's make 3 of those. Need 1 more. So adding a few things to help with the decorating here. Bring some detail. All right, so fireworks, empties. We got to get mending on there. Yeah, there's some really nice. Well, the other nice thing is I turned on or off. I added the Enderman griefing thing so that they won't pick up dirt blocks, and they shouldn't be picking up blocks anymore and leaving them in random places, because if you're trying to create a spot, Endermen are so annoying. So I've got that on, and then I've also got double shulker shells, so that when you go to the end doing your end raid, when you kill a shulker, I don't think it's every time necessarily, but a much higher drop chance for having 2 shulker shells drop. Forgot about my coffee. Now it's getting cold. So, all right. I think we are just about ready to run. Now, actually, I have enough. Yep, there we are. I'm going to place those in my ender chest so I don't lose those either. Not going to fight the wither today. Not going to fight the wither today, just in case you were going to ask. I was going to save that for a video, although I'm not going to. I'm going to cheese it and just use the end portal. That should be all I need here. So let's go and see if we can collect. Actually, I don't think I need any of those. So where is my tools one? Did I leave one somewhere? Armor. Heads. End stuff. I was going to grab one more pick with me, but I think I have another Silk Touch pick. Oh, organization's going to be the death of me. Shouldn't be in there. Okay, it's not in my ender chest. Oh, I bet you I know. Let's go to the one spot I haven't showed you yet. I have a skeleton spawner that I'm also working on decorating. That is quite frightening. So this is my nether hub, basically, and I put nice glass here because I like looking down into the nether. And this is actually even more frightening with fog off than it is with fog on. Yeah, I think it's tinted glass, but I've got the connected textures on or whatever on Optifine, and so there's no line, so it's pretty clear. Now, please tell me that I have a shulker box here. What in the world? And you followed me here. Well, this is really frustrating. I'm afraid I might have broke it to pick it up and I left it sit. And that's just firework rockets, right? Yep, so I just filled that up. I don't know where else it would be. No, that wouldn't be good. It would be a goof, though. It would definitely be a goof. Okay. No, not there. Ender chest or shulker box? Anybody? Bueller? Organization. I thought I had a big enough area that I wouldn't lose stuff. And apparently it's like I would be able to separate stuff out well, and yeah. Oh well. We will make do with what we have. Those will not help me get ice. You can't store shulker boxes in shulker boxes. I got the armor one. I'll come across it at some point. If I didn't let it despawn. It might be down in my over at the Wither Skeleton Farm area too. So I think what I'm going to try to do here for the next hour and a half is get ice to be able to continue this going this way. For starters, and then if we get that done, then maybe we'll look at actually working on the tunnel itself. Actually, you know what? So I need to, somewhere here, I think I crossed. Somewhere here, I should have a path that heads through. I got so many paths in the nether. I'm like, where I'm going. Like, first you put down stuff just to kind of get from point A to point B, and then you figure out where you really want stuff, so then you create new tunnels. So I should have one. Okay, maybe it's this one right here. Yeah, I think it's this one right here. So that's my first nether tunnel, or my nether portal in Oz. That just kind of went to the outskirts. And then I built the one there when I knew where the roughly the middle of the jungle was going to be that I could call the Emerald City. But before I built that one, I built this tunnel, which takes me to an ice spikes biome. And some areas are more safe than others. Turn. I'm hoping to have a nice network to get me from these, to these different places more quickly. But even here, I mean, the distances are so long, it's a bit of a pain. Ice spikes are so cool. I haven't found an area in my world for those, but I've seen them. Yeah. There is so many cool. I mean, I think we talked about exploration being one of the fun parts of Minecraft, and just what they've done with all the varying biomes is so cool. Why did I know? Wee hee hee. And I remember. Oh my goodness. I remember when I hopped in to that it was nighttime and I was going to have issues. And it's been a long time since I've been here. So those phantoms were even there. Thankfully, I've got good armor. And I couldn't fly the last time I was here, so... I was really hurting last time, so I'm going to have to... let's see here. Let's come over. Where's the ice spikes? This way? That way. There's a village nearby, and I should be able to plop into a bed there. I didn't bring a bed with me. But yep. Oh, the ice spikes are so cool. Yeah, so as I was going to say before, I was so rudely interrupted by those creepers. The terrain generation and just the different biomes that are available. So cool. Mesa biomes. Surprise! Yeah, no kidding. The Mesa are now what I call Badlands biomes. Are really cool. They've got the Bryce. Well, where is that village? I know there was one here. Where they have basically the tall spikes of terracotta. Pretty awesome. All right, I know there's a village here. Or an igloo or something. More ice spikes. More different. Nothing like having an ice spikes with lava in the middle of it. I think so. In some of the igloos, we'll actually have a a ladder that goes down. I think you have to like break the carpet or break a block, but you'll find a ladder that goes down, and there can be a zombie villager in there that, along with a golden apple and a weakness potion, so you should be able to heal them. Kind of a way the game introduces that mechanic as a tutorial almost. They just give you everything right there and say, here, you can do this. Well, hello. I can come back for you later. So yeah, you have to go back and check that out and see if you've got that. They don't all have that, I don't think. Well, seriously, I was sure I had a village. Not that I even need one now. Oh, I got the Magma Cube's head. Fun. I'm gonna have to find my portal again. Okay, there it is. Alright, so I wonder... Alright, let's just do some maintenance in case I need to make a quick escape. Hi. A little bit of damage there. Of course, I left the one that's full of cobble and other building materials over there. This one will be helpful. If I actually place it in my hotbar. Oh, there's some cobble. So we'll just cobble this in, keep the water from running. Obviously, I did one of the vanilla tweaks options or data packs you can download is a creeper griefing option. Obviously, I don't have that on. It is daylight. So I'm going to need one of actually, so I think what I'm going to do here, see if I can make this go. Do I have a crafting table in there? Of course not. Why would I have a crafting table? Because I have wood. That's why. Let's put you there for the next creeper to blow up. So unless I find... Oh, my shovel, I have a terrible time with shovels. I just want an efficient shovel that doesn't have... Silk Touch is nice when you want gravel. Where is that lava pool? I think I can light that with either... Now I want it to be night so I can find that lava pool again. It's alright. We'll just... We'll just head back. Make sure I know where the portal is again, and then we'll just... So that was the second ice spikes there, right? Yes. Okay. So we'll come over here. Actually, there's some lava for me. Let's try that. See if we can make this work. So I don't know if just... Let's just try lighting this guy. Will you light on fire if I put this next to you? You should burn, right? Do I have flint and steel in there? I mean, of course I have flint and steel in there. I mean, who doesn't make sure they have flint and steel in their ender chest for just such situations like this? Oh my goodness. You know, here I was going to try to do something really cool, and then Race for the Galaxy has to come along and tell me how obvious that the options are. No, thank you very much for that. That's so funny. Let's try this again. So we have a lit portal. We got empty shulker boxes. And actually, you know what? While we're here, let's bring that I was like, another creeper? Nope. All right, so now I can, what I'm going to be doing here is taking these down, but then also crafting them into blue ice right away. Because the blue ice does give us a little bit of a speed boost. And hopefully I've got enough of a pick to make some good progress here. You might have to stop at the Wither Skeleton Farm again just to see if my tools and weapons loot from the end run are in there. There's something, when you get into the high efficiency tools, there is something very satisfying about speed mining. Instant mining. Instant mining can be very therapeutic. Oh, we've got and let's just plop one of these guys down and start all of that, and I don't need that many shulker boxes. One shulker box will be plenty of all this. I really would like to actually spend more time and probably build some winter themed stuff. But yeah, I agree. These are pretty awesome. But to be honest too, it's kind of like I love them, but I like all the biomes. I mean, sometimes it's just more or less, I spent enough time in this biome that by the time I'm done with the Emerald City, I'm going to be ready to be done with jungle biomes for a while, even though I love the green, the lush green colors and everything. But we'll be able to go up then to the west and find a place to build the witch's castle. And actually, the western part of Oz, the Winky Country, is where the Tin Man also ended up settling. He was the called the Emperor of the Winky Country. So he has a palace in the western area that we get to build. There was a little bit of a description of some of that stuff in the books. Some of the books. And now it's going to be almost nighttime again, and oh well. So I've got a flint and steel in my ender chest. Did I have a bed? I didn't notice. You know, and I had all that wool in my inventory too. That I just put away. I think the last time I was here, I kept working through the night because I was also trying to get phantom membranes for slow falling potions. But I'm so confused because I was sure that there was a village nearby. I could pop open the chunk base. I have cheated and kind of scouted some other areas a little bit, if you want to call it cheating. Considering I set the rules, I say it's not cheating. But Chunk Base has some really nice tools to look at maps and, tell you where the strongholds are, where there's skeleton spawners, that kind of stuff. I haven't done that for everything I'm looking for, but exactly, my game, my rules. So that's how I found, and part of the reason I'm using that, I mean, I could definitely explore to try to find all these different biomes. But number one, I do have, plans of trying to, whoops, not what I wanted. Plans of trying to, build stuff in Oz, and I want to, get there. But number two, we've got the 1.17 updates, so that by the summertime, that's going to be coming out. And I'm trying to preserve as much of the overworld as I can. And then we can go do some more exploring once that update is out. Because I'll be building in here for a long time. So I went to the Nether and did, and anytime I was coming, whether it was to Oz or to the ice spikes here, if I go to a mesa, I'll look up where that is so I can go directly there and not mess around opening up a bunch of terrain where I'll miss the opportunity to see what it would look like with the caves update. How are we doing on our pick? Pick's doing okay yet. So has anybody been looking at any of the snapshots that are coming out here for 117? I really haven't paid too close of attention. I watched one streamer stream some stuff early on, just checking out 117 a little bit, but this glow squid thing looks like it's going to have some drops that will... What is that going to do? I kind of missed that. But Guffey was saying something about that in, I don't know if it was Tanisha's Discord. Thought that looks pretty cool. So yeah, mostly I get really excited about the updates that are going to be the terrain with new terrain generation. I'm also really curious. I need to get a lot better at redstone in general, but I'm really excited about those. Oh shoot! What do they call that gives? Basically, it's almost like a wireless redstone signal. Shulk sensors, thank you, Race. Oh, we're full. Now, I just gotta make sure I don't lose my chests here. Or skulk sensors. Skulk sensors. That sounds right. That does sound right. Hi! Well, okay. That wasn't where my stuff was. Oh, I wonder if I can get a... what are those? Are those zombies or strays? Or what are those called? Whee! Ooh, that was closer than I wanted. I end up being a little bit more adventurous now with the... okay, yeah, right next to my stuff here. You're a stray. Okay. Eat! Oh, always have a bed in your ender chest too. Okay, so where is that spot again? Where is my bow? Ooh. Slowness. Yeah, I can tell. Okay, there's... That's where I want to be. Sun's just about ready to come up. I'm going to pause this and I'll be right back. All right, thanks for the patience there. Working out plans for the rest of the day. What kind of good stuff do you got? More slowness. All right. Let's see, where we... There's a part of me that really, I mean, I want the ice. But some of these biomes are so cool, I hate, like, tearing them down. So, yeah, when I go to the desert and get sand, a lot of times I will cover up the... If I expose, like, stone and stuff like that, I'll actually cover that up with sandstone, just so that if I make a map later on, it doesn't have that eyesore of stone and dirt exposed. Venturing out today for the first time in a little while. We've been doing some quarantining here and limiting contact outside of the household. So this is like the first time that I'll be going out to get groceries since actually, to be honest, I think it's the first time I've gone out this year. So we got groceries planned. We're planning on getting appointments for haircuts for me. So man, all kinds of real life stuff that actually gets to happen today. Be a nice change. Get out of the house for a little bit. Get some hairs trimmed. Wasn't expecting, a year ago that I'd be excited about a day going grocery shopping and getting your hair cut. But here we are. Okay, back to here. I really need to get moving on my Oz book reading. I was originally thinking, just looking at the episodes, I kind of mentioned this in my last video, kind of planned out what I would do with all the videos, and thought, well, it'll probably take 12 or 13 episodes for me to beat the dragon and do that, and then work on getting towards Oz and start building farms and things there. And now I'm a little over 2 months into making videos. I'm like, if I do 12 or 13 episodes, it's going to be like summer before I even make the move to Oz. That's just going to be too long. But that also accelerated the need to finish reading the original books written by L. Frank Baum. So I've got 6 or 5 and a half read. So I need to take some time out to keep reading those, because I could definitely build stuff based on what I have and the notes that I've taken so far. But I don't want to build something and then find some additional description of, because you're frequenting the same places kind of a lot. But each book gives you a little bit of a different viewpoint of it. So I'd hate to miss something that could give some inspiration or some guidance. So I really want to get through most of these. Before getting too far in. The book that I have right now had a lot of descriptive stuff with the palace and the Emerald City in general. So, but one thing too about L. Frank Baum, as Alfie found when he did the quote, that wasn't the original. The original plan wasn't to write a series of stories. It was really just to have the Wizard of Oz as the Wonderful Wizard of Oz as the story, and then it became so popular that he people kept clamoring for more from Oz. So he was not actually all that consistent with his descriptions. For example, so each of the different countries around Oz, or around the Emerald City, so you've got Emerald City, which is the middle of Oz. You have Munchkin Land to the east, and you have the Winky Country to the west, and then there's the Quadlings, I think, to the south, and the Gillikin Country to the north. And every one of those has a color that they associate with that kind of country. So the Munchkin Land in the books is represented by blue. So if you see, blue houses and blue people, the Munchkins just love the color blue. So then you're going to be able to have these, we'll be able to have these themed builds then, where when we're in that area, we'll be focusing on blue colors. The Winkies is yellow, so then we'll be really focusing on primarily yellows. Which, number one, provides some interesting challenges to get color and texture without it becoming stale and boring. Which I'm kind of excited about, to be honest. Let's see, I do not need that. But he also wasn't very consistent, as I was saying, with that, because in one book it was, most of the books it's, the colors are just representative of people's preferences. This country likes those colors type of thing. Whereas in one of the books specifically, it seemed like everything was that color. So like the trees were blue in Munchkin Land, and purple in Gillikin Country, and which actually isn't quite as interesting to me. I would rather would rather have kind of just focus on the colors that we're used to. From a decorating perspective, rather than try to figure out how to make a bunch of green trees. I mean, blue trees, orange trees. That might be a challenge I'd be interested in at some point, but just not right now. Okay, I have probably gotten enough of these at least to get some work done here. I've got a lot of tunnels that I'd like to make, and I think as much as flying around has been helpful in the Nether, I think once we get these ice trails built, that's going to speed up the process of getting to and fro without getting lost in the process, right? And it's also about nighttime, so it seems like it'd be a good time to go before we get surprised by creepers again. Let me see if I can fill up this inventory. Yeah, it's going to be night. It's going to be deep night. All right, this is about when a creeper will fall in on top of me. Faux show. Probably shouldn't have done that. All right, so where am I heading here? That's so interesting because I'm far enough away that the chests are not rendering in, but the light from the ender chest is rendered in. That's actually really interesting. Hey, that's my ice, buddy. Can I get an arrow up to you? Probably not. Only good witches are allowed in the south here, my friend. I mostly just want to make sure that the creepers are taken care of here. All right. Oh, hi. There you are. My ice. Ooh. Oh, it's snowing. That's really interesting. Did it just start as I was coming down here? All right, let's pick up this and pick up this and pick up this. Yeah, I can't see anything. It's a blizzard. Okay. There's my portal. And no creepers this time, at least. That's good. Okay, so let's see. We're going to head back. We'll craft this last packed ice into blue ice. And then we will get to work. Get to work. Turn. I'm trying to decide for like that ice spikes. Do I want to make that a spot that I need to go to enough to make a path there? I don't know if I need to. I mean like a fast path. I'm planning on making kind of a grid up here at level 110. Let's see, where does that cross? Right here. So I'm going to come here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go fix this pick as well. That really bugs me that I don't know where those silly shulker box full of my tools is. With my inventory problems, it very well could have been just broke it, thought I picked it up, didn't pick it up. Let's see, I'm going to pop that open, put that in there. We'll just craft that up first. Oh, one more. I really haven't figured out how I want to handle the junctions like this, where you get to a spot and you're going to turn. Hi. I'm wearing gold, so you and your parents need to like me. But it's also really important to get buttons on top of these ice pieces in particular. Otherwise, we will have piglins spawning on this all the time. It's probably one thing I should do is go back, clean out the inventory, but fill up a shulker box full of Blackstone stuff for the outside and warped wood for the buttons. I could finish off the buttons in that little area too. What do I have for warped wood stuff? Warped stem. Buttons, by the way, are way too expensive. You should be able to make like 9 buttons or something like that with a wood instead of taking one whole set of block planks to make your buttons. I think I'm going to need all those. Between all the different paths that I'm going to have. So let's just craft it all up right now. Okay, so that, and let's grab a whole... Oh my goodness. I thought I had more Blackstone than that. Well, there's going to be Blackstone that we can get. Ooh, I got a head that I can plop in. Where are the heads? Some blue ice there. One more of those. So that's looking all right. So those are done. What else do I... So a lot of Blackstone. A lot of Blackstone. Let's just bring it all. Oh, I know where it is. I know where it is. The Blackstone. Okay, so I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay. I got 2 double chests of stuff here in the Nether. And one of them, I think, is full of Blackstone. That's where we're at. So let's plop this down. It's a lot of Blackstone. I just went to town in a couple of areas and just filled up my inventory, came and dropped off, filled up my inventory because I knew I was going to need a lot of it. And while we're here, I can actually... Where is this one? No, up here. Only 29. Use those 2. I've got a plan. Well, I've got the beginnings of a plan for what my tunnel's going to look like here. I'm thinking... I'll have to get more warped stem later. But I'm thinking of basically repeating this excuse me, this pattern. Thunderhand, how is it going? Thanks for joining today. I think I missed your stream yesterday. I apologize for that. Was it? Hope I think you streamed last night. Take that with me. Yeah, the Prismarine is, and I was really surprised how nice the dark Prismarine looks with the warped stems, like here. I mean, that ties together so nicely. And then I think I'm going to use something like this over in the Emerald City hub. So we'll just kind of change the decoration, keep it green. But I have some ideas as I go back and forth here. Let's see here. Did I want to grab anything else here? I don't think I do at the moment. I probably did. Do I have all my stuff? Blue ice, buttons. Okay. Oh, I know what I was going to look for. Back and forth, back and forth. Do I have any? Oh, I have some of those. Not too shabby. Good, good, good. You still bacheloring it there in the household, or did you have people return from their travels? So I was debating here with these, you know, playing around a little bit more just to get some depth and textures. If we maybe even continued that going across. I'm not sure. No, I don't think I like that as well. I like them standing on their own. So, anyway. But I was actually really debating hard about this whole thing. And you know what? Let me do this. Still home alone for a while. All right, well. Get all the house projects done, right? So, as I go to the other end here with my blue ice and warped buttons, focus on the area around. And I'm going to ask you a little bit of a question here once we get going up to speed. And you watch, you know, the terrain flash by you and the differences in those terrains. That goes so fast. I was really debating about setting up like a section of red, a section of transitioning into a section of orange, yellow, green. You feel where I'm going here. The emerald block really pops against those black stone bricks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that on the Emerald City side. It's gonna really stand out. But just imagine, because of course, you know, and this is more of an allusion to the movie than the books, but you've got Over the Rainbow, and you start flying through this, and all of a sudden you're going red, orange, yellow, and you're kind of going over the rainbow. I don't know how I would do that yet, but I feel like it would be really cool looking. Yeah, that emerald just stands out, doesn't it? Uh-huh. Yeah, you are... No, no, no. So I'm still debating on if I mean, if I want to do that, I don't want to set all this up. We'll still keep the warped buttons in that, but I don't know. There's something about that that just seems like it'd be really cool to go over the rainbow when we're going to the Emerald City. Oh, posting links. I see what you said. Looks like my streambot's finally getting you like yours did to me. I'm not sure what you put on there. That would have been a link. But you said, yeah, whizzing by so fast you might want to draw those. I don't know what it thought was a link. I don't see any links. I think it's your love-hate relationship with Streamlabs. Streamlabs is just still picking on you. Just like when I am very careful not to post ellipses in your streams, because Streambot, Cloudbot gets me every time with those. Don't pass the symbol, or don't spam the symbols. Do you have Streamlabs issues too, Laura? We need to have a Streamlabs user group with like all of us relative newbies to work through all of those issues. It's just a lot to set up and figure out what you want, what works for you. Draw those transitions out at least 10 blocks. You're talking about for the rainbow? Yeah. Yeah, or more, to be honest. All right, see ya in a little bit, Laura. Nope, missed. So now I got to go into creative and work out all those transitions to say, okay, if I'm going to make a tunnel that's going to do that, how do I do that? I think I might just keep Blackstone on the bottom and the green, you know, so you're still kind of pointing towards the Emerald City, because there's not, I don't have an option for yellow buttons. So we'll keep, I think we're still going to keep the prismarine, the dark prismarine and button look down in the bottom here. But just do the walls in that section. So part of me was thinking originally, oh yeah, we'll do this this design first, but then we'll go back and kind of surprise everybody with the rainbow. Hello. And then as I started looking at how long that's going to take, I'm like, nope, forget that. Forget that. We will, if we're going to do that, we're going to do it now. Or first. We're not going to mess around with the changing a design. Oh, yeah. Birch would be closest, but... But then, okay, so then we have a lot of colors that would have to... I guess acacia could work for orange. I don't know. We'll stay consistent on the floor, and then we'll... Then we'll figure out what to do on the walls for all the transition stuff. Yeah, do you want the rainbow pattern to repeat like over and over again, or do you want it to be like one long or two each segment? One long rainbow, so red, 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 orange, 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 orange. Oh no! Good thing that was only one block deep. Ugh. I'm nervous doing this section because I'm afraid I'm gonna fall off the edge. Concrete, that's, I know. I mean, that, so not only concrete buttons, but concrete stairs and slabs have to be a thing. We need that to be a thing. But Minecraft has put so much stuff into this into their game that I mean, I'm happy with what they have. It'll always always going to be options for improving it. No doubt about that. Hey guys, you're not supposed to be able to spawn here. I mean, you are supposed to be able to spawn here, but I don't want you spawning here. Thought I had, okay, yep, there's that section. One little section without, so your soul sand, soul speed boot path. So soul speed will work if you have the soul speed or the soul sand down, and then you go over the top of that with slabs, right? So like if I had soul sand underneath these blackstone slabs, then if I run along here with soul speed, I would get that effect. Is that accurate? I think that's what you have is you've got like stone slabs on top of your soul sand. Let's see, while I'm here, let's grab 2 more. Slab has to be direct to contact. Okay, it can't be an upside down slab. It's just immediately on top of it. But yeah, which is what I would do anyway because I don't want to keep stuff from spawning. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yep. Bottom half slabs. Cool, cool, cool. Yep. Maybe I'll use that. So we'll have the rainbow effect for the direct link between Well, you know what I should really do is put a portal over here and see where it ends up. How close to Oz. Because I'll eventually want to have a Munchkinland portal. I don't know where that's going to be. But trying to figure out with some of these transitions, and if I do the rainbow between with the direct link from Kansas to the Emerald City, and then I can do the green that I was showing before as the offshoots from the Emerald City to the different other different lands in Oz. Although that would actually be kind of fun to do those in each land's colors. All right, we're here. Let's go back. Actually, do I have any? Okay. Seriously? No. My, people come and go so quickly here. On yours, you used stairs facing each other with soul sand blocks side by side beneath. So that's an alternate to the slabs. Yep. Definitely an option. The only thing is that with the boats, if you put... I was debating, well, maybe that would... the boats end up, hovering over one side. And so you end up then... the boats get hung up when they're the same level as the... when they're the same level as the ice. So which I was actually going to use that to my advantage. So many things. Can I plop this down? So when I'm in the boat, okay, so I've got this main hallway, right? But along the way, I'm going to have a couple of spots where I want to get out, and like that was a tunnel to... so I'm not sure which one that was. Let me think about this. Like this one coming up right there, right? This, get out of there. So this takes me to the stronghold. So if I want to head to the end, well, I want to be able to slow down and pause here. So if I ride down the right side, I'll put stairs, that are right here, so that'll slow me down, and maybe, stop me. Or if I want to just keep flying kind of the interstate highway, I can stay to the left. I was kind of thinking along those lines. If that slows me down enough. If you're really flying, it might not slow you down enough, to be honest. So, I don't know. Lots of little things to keep thinking about here. Yeah, well, having the stairs... let's see, where am I going? Okay, I think that's back. I want to go south, yep. Having the stairs allows you to be at the top level. Same level as the rest of your walkways or whatever. And you can't spawn on. Mobs can't spawn on them. So that's all really helpful. Originally I was planning on that here too, but yeah, just the boat was slowed down by the... okay, here. Yes. Cat's fast, which is why I'm doing this section here. All right, so let's plop some of these down. Still didn't do what I was planning on doing. It's okay. Let's go and do the ice and the buttons, and then we will come back and do some slabbing. Every other one. More visitors down there. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. This is good. I need to make this tunnel taller. I have a lot of work to do. Imagine that. A lot of work to do in Minecraft. So my Ender Dragon fight video just came out during the week. I'm got my Wither Skeleton video that should be out, I'm hoping, over the weekend here. So I'm cranking out a few more videos, and I think I'm gonna shoot for making them just a little shorter. I just tackle too much in an episode, which, number one, it's harder to watch a half-an-hour episode than, let's say, a 15-minute episode. And number two, it takes a lot longer to edit a half-an-hour episode than it does a 15-minute episode. So I'm going to try to make a conscious effort to make them a little bit shorter. For both of those reasons, I can get more of them out and keep things rolling, but hopefully they're still interesting. And just not sweat it too much. So yeah, go check them out. Playing around a little bit with the doing the replay mod during that dragon fight was kind of fun. I need to find some interesting ways to do that. More of that. Alright, so we need a little bit more ice and a few more buttons and a whole lot of slabs. Alright, so let's put these slabs away. Let's grab one more stack. Should be enough there, I'm thinking. So then we really only need one stack of buttons. Let's take a stack, 2 stacks for now. Put our junk in here. Hey, Laura, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you spending some of your Saturday with me. So let's see. Let's grab some of those slabs and those slabs and slabs and cracked, polished. We want to keep separate. Couple stacks of those. And what else can I move here that I don't need? Let's move that. that, and that, and that. We'll just start off with these over here. How close did I get? Man, I've got to be really close here, don't I? Would have been easier to do the slabs before I put the, oh, seriously. Before I put the ice in, but... You know, the best laid plans. Alright, so this is the tunnel that I just took to the ice biome. So I need to figure out how I want to get back and forth there. Let's just... let's put that in for now, just to get this, keep this going. Hi. That'd have been a long ways down. I'm not going to need it to go this far, actually, because I'm probably going to do the same thing here that I did in the other side to make this a nice big room. So this is actually, that room probably will stop somewhere closer to my last spot. But actually, probably that makes sense to stop it in this area. And then have the little, you know, offshoot trails to the various places. I'm going to have the main highways and then the kind of offshoot spots. Although that is probably far enough away to be a main. I'll probably tie that in actually by going south from here so I can get to Quadling country going that way. Because that Ice Spikes should be south of Quadling country. Ice Spikes is not technically a part of the Oz world, I think. It's too far south. Okay, well that's done. So let's swap that out here and see if we can slab some stuff. I'm just going to start right here. Yeah, I should have done the ice second. Oh well. Go backwards. Blackstone I really should mine. It's great going this way. Okay, we made that far. Let's put some of these in. Hard to tell what's here when you got putting it over the top of Blackstone. All right, we made that, so let's throw some of these in the rest of the way. Yeah, there's that the soul sand effect coming back this way. So that's going to be really a pain if you are there and you forget your soul speed boots. I guess you walk on the other side. I'm only have that on one side. Well, seriously, no. Bad skeleton. All right, same thing back. Try to be as random as I can here. Okay, I guess that's a good spot to stop. Yeah, I'll go get him a little bit. Yeah. I'm really excited to get into the Oz builds because I'm really going to try to incorporate the books into the stream a little bit so I can, if I'm using something from the book for inspiration, I can read it. And, you know, if you happen to have people that are there with you, they can hear that and say, hey, you know, what if you tried this? Because translating Oz books into Minecraft is, some stuff works and some stuff doesn't. Or at least not as obviously. So we'll see. We're getting closer and closer to that. I should be able to have a beacon by next stream. I should have a beacon that I can put into Oz, and that'll help us with some terraforming stuff. There we go. So let's go back and get some, at least some netherrack or something to cover up the rest of these walls, so it's a safe tunnel to use until I figure out how to decorate it. Yeah, I definitely need to get into creative mode. We can drop stuff down here while we're at it. I need to get into creative mode and play around with these potential paths. And just see what that's going to look like. Because the more I think about it, the more I'm excited about it. Have kind of that surreal experience, you know, going through. Could be cool. Could be cool. All right. Hey, no, not a problem. Not a problem. That's allowed. You are allowed to go AFK. Actually, I should have... Black stone slab. Why don't these stack? Okay, they do stack. Let's put some slabs, these slabs in between. I didn't look to see how long this path actually is. When I was first using the path, oh, hello. Oh, these. That's what I was going to use. When I was first using the path over from Kansas to that corner, there were a few spots that I didn't quite cover up correctly. I had some really close calls, almost falling into the lava. It was getting out of a boat when the boat is hanging on by a thread. I felt like a cartoon, you know, where you're just on the edge and then somebody's kind of balancing things and they get off and you're gonna fall. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt. Except I had nobody balancing me. Just the boat was teetering on the brink of disaster. All right, safe to do this now. So here. If I place, oh, I can't. So I can just hold down. Ooh, except for that. That's a good point. Nope, wrong button. So I want to make sure, like this type of thing right here, if I had like a single hole, and somehow the boat, which can't fit through single holes, got stuck in that single hole, and I was like, I'm not sure I can get out of this. No fire resistance potions on me. No. Oh, that was even farther than I was going to do. That's all right. It was bad, but we survived. I mean, my buddy Murphy plays the game with me all the time, and you know, you said earlier, Lore, you know, my game, my rules. Yeah, no, it's when it's my game, but it's Murphy's Law. That's what it is. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? now that I'm here and doing this, I'm going to make this a little taller. How much you want to bet I find lava pockets along here? Does lava melt blue ice? I mean, I know that it doesn't melt because of light, but will it melt because of lava? It'll probably burn up my buttons. Should probably grab blocks close by here. I mean, we are on the Nether after all. One of those things where I'm so excited about getting, you know, that working boat, that, you know, path. Let's find out. So let's get that ice down and let's, you know, oh, yeah, it would have been smarter for me to not do that first. On the plus side now, I will have netherrack that I can use to cover up these areas for the time being. Be nice to have a better transition on that corner. Rather than get there, stop. It might be a mini hub. I might end up with like a little mini hub over there that can shoot off towards Munchkin Land. I feel like I'm not going to be really close to Oz yet down here. You know what? Let's look. Let's check out this damage. So it's about 11 o'clock here, so I'm going to be working towards wrapping up my stream. But let's grab the coordinates here on the corner and then see what they correspond to over on the Oz side. I'm thinking it's going to be well beyond Munchkin Land, though. All right, so -14, so 0 basically, and 634. No, other way around. 14 times 8. -112. $634 and 57. So 5,000. Let me just write those down. 5072 and 130 or 112. -112. All right, let's go check out the damage and see if we can do it before. It doesn't actually matter if we get there before. Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to take the boat because of problems that I will have. I will definitely die if I take the boat. But we can uncover some more lava. Oh, there's one. Well, that was better than I had hoped. Or than I had expected. That was manageable. Oh, there we are. There I go looking at chat. Get out of here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I didn't die yet. I'm gonna die. I died. I got out of the lava at least. Thanks, Laura. We'll talk to you later. I just looked over and right when I looked. Oh, silly. You're all good. Dying is just what I do. Hence, I haven't played hardcore yet, but I really appreciate you stopping by and hanging out this morning. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and I will be looking for your next stream. Hopefully, the stuff didn't splatter into the lava. Although the most important stuff was netherite anyway, so see ya. Gotta have that fire-resistant potion in your hotbar when you are in the nether. I literally looked at the chat and looked back and saw all orange. This is when a hoglin's gonna appear down here too. Nope, I'm safe. Safe from the hoglins, it looks like, at least. This is why I was sticking around in my end city raid. Oh hi, oh boy, oh boy. You can't get across though, can you? To make sure that I had one other set of wings. Which way did I run out? I thought I ran this way out. Okay. There's some... Okay, there's the stuff. Yeah, it looks like I was able to get out of there. Boy, I splattered pretty good, though. Pants. Wings. Yep, well, I mean, it's Minecraft. This stuff's going to happen. So I wonder if my buttons are going to be under there. This is going to be interesting. Can I even get there from here? Let's break that. Oh, it was a side one, too. Yep, the buttons are gone. Yeah, I figured that. But I've got more where that came from. And I can even place them if I put them in my hotbar. You're at 21. Yeah, I know. I get it. We were chatting about that in your last stream. Oh, there's more? What happened here? Well, what in the world? Okay, let's make sure I can eat here. How did that happen that it wasn't there before? At least the ice doesn't melt. Oh, it's that thing. Why? Oh, so the two merged. So then it was going to come over here. So yeah, yeah, I'm not going to worry about getting rid of you, I guess, am I? Not right now. You're welcome. Yeah. We're here just to learn all about the game of Minecraft. Die in the process. I mean, if you don't die, did you really play Minecraft? I think not. Well, my inventory is full, so I must have gotten all my stuff back. Gotta remember ender pearls. Yeah, yeah. They're there too. The ender pearls saved me in my trek back from the wither skeleton farm. I think I'm gonna work my way back to the wither skeleton farm. Speaking of that. Oh yeah, this can go up here. And I'm just gonna see if I can, if I did actually drop my that one ender chest off there. But we're gonna wrap this stream up then, I think, and get on with our Saturday, and hopefully y'all can get on with your Saturdays as well. Well, this is safe enough. Famous last words. Yeah, as soon as I remember the ender pearls, I'll be slow in getting them to my hotbar, or getting them, you know, activated, and I'll die from fall damage when it lands. I mean, that's how I play Minecraft. Okay, so actually, okay, nope, this way. That was the stronghold portal. Is what'll get me there. Oop, I got more spots I can cover up quick. Yeah, maybe next time, if I get a chance, I've been able to stay ahead on the video side. Maybe next time I'll really work out what that pattern I want for the tunnel here over the rainbow, and maybe we can work on that next week, or yeah, probably next week, next Saturday. It's nice to have a something relatively planned. Today I just came in and I'm like, I'm halfway through finishing that wither skeleton farm. Well, I was done until I had to fix something. We did some replay mod stuff at the beginning of our stream to figure out why my piglin died. Yeah, you too. Alright, oh yes. We'll just head back. But yeah, we're going to get working on this tunnel so that when we're going back and forth, it feels like we're going to a fairyland. Not that one. Ooh. This one. I think. Yep, that looks right. Oh, except I went past the spot. We're gonna walk the path that I built to get there. I paralleled this path for the last 100 blocks. Quite tall enough to fly. I gotta have it 3 high to fly, I think. Just can't jump high enough to get in the air here. Yeah, this will be I have to make this a fast tunnel. I have to make this into a fast tunnel. It's just a matter of... well, I have to make a fast tunnel here, I should say. I got to map... I need to actually map these things out and figure out my nether network. Do I want something in between like this, or do I use like my offshoot from my Kansas, just go straight west from there, and then just pop over to the fortress from that side? Not sure. And I am wearing gold, just in case I happen to have a piglin that spawns up here. We'll fly once we get out of here. Oh, we are only halfway there. This is so long. Maybe if we get to a spot we can pop out. No, not there. Welcome to Running in the Nether with Oscar Diggs. And I do like doing 3 high tunnels, but I didn't in this case because my pick was really low on the way back. Can I get out of here? I mean, there's a chance I could get out of... I should be able to get out of here. First, let's replenish the rockets. Oh yeah, we can get there from here. This will speed things up a bit. One more fly around here. There we are. Okay, there's some shulker boxes. Yes! Okay, good. That makes me feel better. I just left them here. Ooh, my extra set of wings was in here too. How about we take you guys and put you in here where you should be. That one actually I might, well, yeah. And all that work and I did not actually grab the name tag. I do need a name tag yet for my piglin. This will be my collection area. But I will highlight all this in my next video. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. It was great to have, again, people hanging out in chat. Alfie was here right away at the beginning. We have Laura that's joined off and on here as well. Thunderhand, Race for the Galaxy. You guys are great. So thanks so much for being here, for keeping the chat active. And go check out the videos so you can see where we're at and what we're going to plan on doing. And we will see you next time. Thanks, everyone.